of pale green and gray, nowhere in the suburbs, in the cold light of day. There in the midst of it, so alive and alone, words support like bone, dreaming of Mercy Street, where you're inside out, dreaming of mercy.
He hit me, and it felt like a kiss. He hit me, but it didn't hurt me. He couldn't stand to hear me say that I'd been with someone new. And when I told him I had been untrue, he hit me, and it felt like a kiss. He hit me, and I knew he loved me. If he didn't care for me, I could have never made him mad. But he hit me, and I was glad. Yes, he hit me, and it felt like a kiss. He hit me, and I knew.
University of Virginia lacrosse star Yardley Love was laid to rest over the weekend. Her ex-boyfriend is charged in her murder. It's a tragic case that has shed light on dating violence, especially in younger relationships. Here's NBC's Miguel Almaguer.
Beautiful, athletic, and weeks away from graduating college, Yardley Love was just 22 years old. Last week, her murder rocked the University of Virginia, and it shocked those who knew her best. The homicide even more devastating because police believe it came at the hands of an allegedly violent ex-boyfriend and a fellow student. But Yardley's story isn't as uncommon as one might think.
The first time it was literally him taking me and throwing me across the room.
Veronica Mesa was also that girl next door and a young woman trapped in a violent relationship. The former high school homecoming queen started dating her ex-boyfriend when she was 13. Soon mental abuse turned physical. By 19, she says her life was in jeopardy.
He absolutely threatened my life on several occasions, and towards the very end, as things started to get more intense, he really made me believe that he was going to kill me and end my life.
Those most vulnerable are typically those most at risk. 1.5 million high school students nationwide experience physical abuse from a partner every year. 1 in 3 adolescent girls is abused in some form by someone they're seeing.
Dating abuse is rampant among young people. They are involved in relationships just like adults. Those relationships mirror adult relationships in the level and severity of violence, and they are just sometimes as dangerous as adult abusive relationships.
Veronica escaped her relationship, battered and bruised, but says she was lucky to get out with her life. Not everyone does.
A charming personality and a compassionate spiritual soul.
In 2007, Demi Kusha was murdered by her ex-boyfriend, the 16-year-old found stabbed to death in her own living room. Demi's father is now out to do what he couldn't for his own daughter, educate young teens about violent relationships that can so quickly turn deadly. For today, Miguel Almaguer, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Days like this, I don't know what to do with myself all day and all night. I wander the halls along the walls, and under my breath I say to myself, I need fuel to take flight. And there's too much going on, but it's calm under the waves in the blue of my oblivion. Under the waves in the blue of my oblivion. Is that why they call me a sullen girl? Sullen girl. They don't know I used to sail the deep and tranquil sea. But he washed me ashore, and he took my pearl and left an empty shell of me. And there's too much going on, but it's calm under the waves in the blue of my oblivion. Under the waves in the blue of my oblivion. Under the waves in the blue of my oblivion. It's calm under the waves in the blue of my oblivion. He won't lay a finger on you. He won't wreck your pretty face. But he'll tell you that you're worthless, just to put you in your place. Well, you don't have to be kicked to be bruised, no. And you don't have to be hit to be abused. Evangeline, you're a hard one. Your denial is bolstered by your dreams. Thinking love is gonna save you, but it ain't love if it's mean. Evangeline. And the smile that you're wearing is just a lovely veil.
How I wish you could see the potential of you and me. It's like a book elegantly bound, but in a language that you can't read just yet. You gotta spend some time, love. You gotta spend some time with me, and I know that you'll find love. I will possess your heart. You gotta spend some time, love. You gotta spend some time with me. possess your heart. There are days when outside your window I see my reflection as I slowly pass, and I long for this mirrored perspective when we'll be lovers, lovers at last. You gotta spend some time, love. You gotta spend some time with me, and I know that you'll find, love, I will possess your heart. You gotta spend some time, love. You gotta spend some time with me, and I know that you'll find, love, I will possess your heart. I will possess your. Hey girl, you know you drive me crazy. One wrong puts a rhythm in my hand. Still will never understand why you hang around. I see what's going down. Cover up with makeup in the mirror. Tell yourself it's never gonna happen again. You cry alone and then he swears he loves you. Do you feel like a man when you push her around? Do you feel better now as she falls to the ground? Well, I'll tell you, my friend, one day this world's going to end as your lights crumble down and then life she has found. A pebble in the water makes a ripple effect. Every action in this world about a consequence. If you wait her up around, you will surely drown. I see what's going down. I see the way you go and say you're right who can. Say you're right who can be my true. Well, I'd rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man. You better keep your head, little girl, I won't know where I am. You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man, that's the end, little girl. Well, you know that I'm a wicked guy, and I was born with a jealous mind. And I can't spend my whole life trying just to make it toe the line. You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another